I allowed myself to just be like used up by men. And that came from a lack of self-worth. I did not understand my value that I was born with. I didn't. And I gave, again, people look at sex differently, but sex is spiritual unification. At the end of the day, I don't care how you spin it. It's spiritual.
For women.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah,
for
women.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. For women, it's spiritual unification. And people that I've shared my body with, when I think about my list, it's repulsive because they didn't deserve it. But that was an outcome of me discounting my worth. And it's disgusting. I hate even having that spiritual tie in any type of way. But yeah, I would absolutely change sexually how I move around.
A few moments later.
Have faith in your dreams, and someday your rainbow will come shining through. No matter how your heart is grieving, if you keep believing, a dream that you wish will come true.
Let's look at how it all started.
Hi everyone, my name is Brittany Renner, and I'm here with the one and only Kevin Gates. How you feeling?
Amazing. Hey, thank you. Hey, this I don't care if you get this on camera. I just want to say thank you for being an amazing person, always living in your truth. You inspire others silently. They probably don't want to admit it, but you inspire me. Thank you so much.
And thank you. Let me tell you something. So my first Rolling Loud I did in 2019 is when I first saw you. Yeah. And you were actually, Will and I worked together, and you were the only person that I wanted to see the entire festival. And today in 2022, it still rings true. You were the only person I wanted to see.
Did you like what you saw?
I actually loved it. I actually love what I'm seeing now.
Lord.
Yeah.
Yes, Lord. All right, so what do I do? Do I wave? Do I smile?
Just be yourself, man. I give you a tour of the crib.
Here's a brother who has been trying to free himself from his past. He's been trying not to be the gangster, the shooter, the whatever he was before. And what happens is a woman sees you in your piece like that, and the favorite thing for a Jezebel to do is find a man who's in his piece and act like she wants to be a part of that piece.
I'm having it.
You talking about my wife? You talking about this girl right here?
I always wanted to do that. And I'll give it to you.
Now, I played that just to show you just how lost a man can be. He's sitting singing R&B songs and behaving as if he's found him one. But here's the thing. He believes that a woman can change into what Brittany Renner has become. She can't. When you're in this state, you must avoid women. You have to rebuild yourself into you're emotionally destitute in this space. You have to build yourself until you're emotionally strong, until you're emotionally astute again, which means that your emotions aren't guiding you. Your emotions aren't leading you. Because when your emotions are leading you, your emotions are deceiving you. And you must not allow that to happen.
My spirit had been calling me to speak on this topic. I wasn't even going to speak on this, but this is like dead serious right now. And I know who need to hear this. You. Don't never let nobody tell you need to go back to a situation that wasn't serving you if they wasn't there to see the situation and how it was playing out. So when somebody tell me, man, you need to go back and do this and go back and do that, I was on drugs. My skin wasn't glowing. I wasn't working out. I was unhealthy. I was depressed. I wasn't happy. My cameraman told me something that made me, I said, man, send me a picture with my mouth closed. He say, it's hard, bro, because you just been smiling so much lately. I'm happy. On the inside. On the inside, I'm happy. Because I'm close to God. The closer you get to God, the more you have. The further away you get from God, the less you have. So I don't care what man say. Man don't make, hey, my creator woke me up. My creator is pleased with me. I did the right thing in the eyes of God. So fuck who don't like how I'm living right now. And fuck who don't like how you living. Do what serves you. And you owe nobody no explanation for being great. We in the great divide. You either vibrate low or you choose to vibrate high. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Now, I'll also tell y'all this. When you hear a man say, you do what serves you. Nah, bro, you do what serves the Most High. Blessings don't come from you creating them. Blessings come from you using the gifts that God gave you, but also living a life that's pleasing to the Most High. That's where blessings come from. Not by doing what serves you. You see what doing what serves you will get you. He's the poster child for what doing what serve you gets you.
We got married April 6th and divorced May 28th.
So you're divorced?
Yes. But there is a 90-day waiting period in Islam where it's basically you have 90 days to see if you're pregnant because then...
When he served himself, he came up with Brittany Renner, a woman who had just recently claimed she converted to Islam. Let me tell you something, bro. You don't make a conversion easily like that.
First of all, Allahu Akbar. When I originally joined Instagram July of 2012, I joined for two reasons: validation and male attention. And now that I no longer need either of those things, I am developing a new relationship with just social media itself. So my posting has been a bit inconsistent. I've been Muslim for 5 months and I love it here. Haven't had a drink in 6 months. Haven't had sex in 8 months. And I changed my number 4 months ago. So if you went green, now you know why. This has been a really beautiful purification process for me of the mind, heart, body, and soul, and an opportunity for me to meet myself deeper. What I have discovered is how deserving I have always been and am. Even with wearing the hijab, trusting so much so, and who is meant to see me will see me for the right reasons. I have been filming the last few months. If you know, you know. Calm seas never made a skilled sailor, so I have been having fun, sharpening my sword and learning along the way. I feel free. I do not belong to this world. This world did not give me my joy, and it can't take it either. And alhamdulillah for that. I just love it. I show you a little updates. I hope all is well.
When God called me to the word, man, I took the vow to Nazarite, man. I was on the vow to Nazarite for 17 months. I mean, I was off the scene. People thought I was in prison or something. And listen, and I'm a man, I was staunch about it. Every day I was on the mission. Every day I was in the word. When I separated myself, bro, I took a deep dive into it. It could have taken 3 years. I already had a little money saved up. So I had money to live off. So I was able to do it all day and just be focused on it. What if I had been a man with a 9 to 5? It would have taken me 3 years, 3.5 years. So how this woman 1 month, she talking crazy about dudes and then just twerking on IG. And then 2 months later, she got on a hijab talking about she didn't converted. You can't halfway do Islam. Gates been halfway doing Islam the whole time.
Jury blanketing outside, full exposure, made a bar to give them everything they need except a closure. You need to pull an over. You think that you gonna leave with all my business, yeah? I might have to play them a little closer. Now we in Malibu, Maybach back to back, have an admirate, call the troops, pull up with some shit, make you do acrobats. You think that I'm finished cause I'm done? Say, little baby, how you get so fucking far? Go check your Apple Maps. Foreign exchange it. Kurt Cobain and Maybach, I might pull up brainless. Man, come on, man, I'm Teflon. You know I'm bulletproof. These niggas ain't that dangerous. A lot of pros and cons when you rich and famous. What up?
If you ignore who a woman is, you deserve the consequences and repercussions that come from allowing that woman into your life.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but stand your ground. It's sacred. So when you stand your ground, you stand in your truth. When you stand in your truth, you stand in your power. And when you stand in your power, I've come to a place where I've just accepted that my light is so bright that it causes all of the roaches to scatter in places they thought they could hide. It's just me being me. It just causes such an uproar. Like, loving yourself is such a rebellious act these days, you know? But I'm here to tell you, I am so not sorry.
There seems to be a theme here. Good girls versus bad girls. A lock that can be opened with many keys is a broken lock. And if you can't submit to a man, you're gonna die alone. So my question to men is, do you want perfect Polly? A puppet? A prisoner? Or a partner who has no problem overtly challenging you?
To myself, but I mean, I just told you I had 635 guys. It's an updated number for people who have been following the number for years now. I know I need to do this video. I don't want to. I'm gonna get through this video, but I never understood when people said you forgive for you. There are a lot of people that I never even began to remotely forgive in my heart. Like Brittany to Brittany, in private, still holding on to resentment. What was so hard about forgiveness for me was, seems like everybody just moves on with their life. And then here you are, emotionally, you felt like you just did 2 tours in Afghanistan. Arm blown off, forever changed by the events that happened to you.
That you warn guys about girls like me, so tell me about girls like me.
Just women in general. Like, I mean,
well, no, but no, don't women in general, because you literally specifically said before we got on here that you did say that you warn guys about girls like me. So now that we're face to face, what kind of girl am I?
You're not special. You're like other girls. That's the key.
I'm not special.
Like,
so
you're like other women that are.
So
like,
what makes you special then?
I never said I was.
What do you gain from telling girls that they're not special? How does that make you feel? I mean, I know everything is a joke, but I'm asking you a real question. So how does it make you feel? Because if I say you're a bitch ass nigga, that does something for me, right? If I insult you, or if I tell you you're not special, you're forgettable, what does that do for me? No, but that doesn't. But that's what I'm saying. No, but I'm saying, what if I call you? If I just say that again, you're forgettable. That's why I didn't want to do you guys' podcast. Forgettable. Hate the setup. The name is underwhelming. I didn't really see the value in it. Right?
Right,
that's how I feel. Right. But so
They're going on Instagram and they see you. And what happens? They try to get off in them DMs and kind of take us on the journey of how this is played out.
I mean, honey, like, I feel like for my DMs, it's like a Nike store. There's nothing but checks. So it just, for me, I feel like
Hold on. They missed that game.
nothing but blue checks.
They missed that game right there. She says like a Nike store.
It's like a Nike store. There's nothing but blue checks. So honestly, when you reach a certain status, you can have the pick of the litter. So for me,
she don't mean checks. Okay, she mean blue checks.
I'm talking heavy hitters. Some of y'all's favorite rappers, NBA players, football players. It's like, to me, once you reach that level just of popularity, the world is your oyster. You can do whatever you want. And for me, my whole journey on here, I felt like my life almost felt like I was in Disney World, like I lived in Disney World. Like, you get to skip the line, you get privilege. Like, people just want to be next to you. They don't even see you as human anymore. And you can either, use it to your advantage and maybe abuse it, or you can, try to make something happen. So a lot of guys who are in my DM, you're in my DM because I'm Brittany Renner. So naturally, if you play a sport, it's kind of like, well, that's an incentive to talk to you. A lot of times, women, men in general, everybody wants something.
Thank you.
Everybody wants something. So it's like, even if we both have our own thing going on, me still being with you is a good look because you boost my stock. Just like you boost my, you know what I'm saying? Like, I boost your stock. It's just that simple. It's kind of like a give and take, but you have to be aware of what you're signing up for. You want to make it to the NFL, and it's kind of like, you do understand there's a lot that comes with that, right? There's gonna, to be able to decipher who really loves you for you, I think that's like the $1 billion question we're all wanting to know.
This is how the game is played. Please know that. We're putting you up on game because some of y'all gonna make it. I pray all of y'all make it, even if you make it in the business world. That's a whole nother category of game. in that world too. They just dress it up a little different.
Yeah.
The game is the same. Only thing changed is your name.
You are useful, and it's better to be useful than useless. So you just have to have that understanding that, okay, I have something to offer, you know, whether that's financial, status-wise, whatever. And people do see that as a bonus to be with you. There's nothing wrong with that because both of you can have stuff going on, but you just have to be aware nobody is just here for nothing. It's just about figuring out who could be there during the times of adversity. And you would only know that going through adversity. If you had an injury and you weren't able to play, or just for even a short amount of time, like, there are just certain things you're going to have to just see for yourself.
Now, she just explained to you the game she ran on Kevin Gates. So how do you see this? This content was viral. Everybody saw it. Everybody knows Coach Prime brought Brittany Renner into JSU. I did a piece of content on it back when it happened, talking the same way I'm talking now. It's all game. She's telling you how she runs the game. And then she turned around and ran it right on Gates. Why? He boosted her status for a show called Basketball Wives, and the only interaction she had with basketball is with PJ Washington years ago. That's her only interaction, only public interaction. And she also was seen out on a date with Shaq. But this gave her the one thing that would make her what she needed to be on the show: a wife. She didn't even have to be your wife. All you had to do, she just needed you, Kevin Gates, you fool you, to announce to the world that Brittany Renner is my wife. Now she's Islam, cleaned up her life, and got a husband out of it just for the show. And now 52 days later, your ass is grass and she is the lawnmower. It's over because now that use she was just talking about, she don't have that use for you no more. You can't benefit her at this point. The next level is to not have a husband anymore and become the Brittany Renner of old on the show and be the new version of one of those other women who got famous for being a 100% wide open, brash, profanity using scallywag. Go.